Hey slot car nerds, hope everyone's doing well. I'm assuming everyone is because everyone's still posting videos up on the old YouTube, which is good to see. Whetting my appetite a bit because I haven't really had a chance to play with my little toy cars recently. Life and other projects have gotten in the way. But I want to show you guys what I've been up to lately regarding the slot track here. The first was to reclaim my floor space, so the track is no longer here. So that was a fun adventure. Then the next step was to get a layout going and actually suspend the track. So I can walk right underneath this track. It does kill the light, the can lights from the basement, so that's not fun. But overall, I think it's pretty sweet because I could just winch the track up and out of sight. There are a lot of videos out there on YouTube for platforms for, trains and gaming nerds. Nerds from every category, essentially. So yeah, dug around. Took a long time trying to plan it. I wanted to keep it as lightweight as possible. So it's just some thin plywood. I got some 1x3s and 2x2s. It's actually a two-piece construction, so I could actually get it down the stairs and then remove it if I ever needed to. So yeah, this is the new setup here for me. We'll give you a little tour of the basement hallway here. Ignore the mess. I have a lot of extra track now. But yeah, before I had the track set up, I could actually winch this up, so it's actually, you can't even really tell it's up here. Everything's black and you'll kind of lose it with the ductwork. But yeah, out of the way. Like I said, I can walk under it. I'm like 5'11"-ish on a good day. Some of my taller buddies will have issues, but that's their problem. Yeah. Let me show you the rest of it. Sit tight. And here's how I have the winch rigged up. Just a cheap winch from Harbor Freight, mounted it to some plywood, doubled up to the studs. And it goes that way. I've got a pulley on top of the stud there for the wall. And then I've got another on the other side on the floor joist there. All right, I'm back. I got the track lowered from the heavens. And this is the new layout. Just got the track laying on 4 sawhorses there to take the weight off of the suspension setup I got going on here. So I've got these pulleys mounted. I got 4 per section of the board. Got it anchored up to a 2x4 I got up there. Hits another pulley, and gets anchored off there to those carabiners, which then attach to the winch, and the winch pulls into that other room there. Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Took a little planning. This wire rope I've never messed with before, so that was a bit interesting. Still got to put the saddles on. I actually don't have a wrench that fits them because it's so small. I want to say this is like 1/16 wire. It's real thin. But does its job so far. I can't tell if my camera lens is dirty or if it's just the glare from the lights. So we'll give it a little polish here. Yeah, it's probably just the lights there. Let's dim it. Let's see, I'll set the mood nice. Yeah, so you can kind of see that board I got set up here. Little side pulleys there. Yeah. Some little safety things Like that. I want to get some sort of safety hook so I can snap it in. Make sure in case these pulleys ever fail or the wire fails, I'll have some sort of backup here. But otherwise, this is the track. I feel like the track actually took longer to figure out what to do with the space than setting up all the pulleys. Because I wanted enough width here so I could stand back here and not go up against the wall. So it's about 5.5 feet wide, and I think about 13 feet long. So there's a lot of playing around with the software to see what I can make fit with what I had and what I wanted to keep on. So a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of Pinterest images, and then finally came across this with some elements of stuff I kind of picked up. And yeah, I think this will be good. So I got the start on the back side now. That way this tripping hazard will be real minimal. Got the main pit right at the beginning there. Got the left lane change. I've got the 2 regular lanes for that pit. That way I can just leave the cars on the track there and out of the way. I've got my right hand changer here. This is actually elevated slightly on this trim, just to kind of help the cars not spin out there. Got my squeeze section here. I got a 3rd piece here into the normal turns. This is elevated a bit. This might go higher, so I can put more of a shoulder, kind of like what I've got from the 3D printer on that little curb there. And we'll keep going. Got the cross here. I've got the 2nd pit on this side, which will either be dedicated for a safety car or maybe a secondary pit for guys that are over here that can't quite see the main pit. Anyway, so I got my elevated pieces. Printed up some supports here. Doesn't quite work, so I still gotta dial a little bit of this in here still. And then I got 2 lane changers. I've got the check lane into that right hand turn with another lane changer. This is my little chaos mod right hander. That's the one where the other lane determines if that left lane, as traffic is coming left lane, or I guess it would be the right lane from our vantage point here. But that'll determine whether the lane actually goes through or not. This is the 230 bank turn. Yeah, pretty sweet. Let's fire it up. Let's get the pace going here. All right, it should. There we go. I don't know why it missed the pit the first time. But yeah. Yep, it's been my project. And I just got to do some final touches. Make it pretty like some of you other guys have with the scenery and the little sightsees to see. But yeah. Pretty excited to have a layout finally, and can't wait to do some racing down here. All right. Catch you guys later. Bye.